Good day, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for August 25th to the 31st. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the week. My body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, my soul is tranquil. My body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, my soul is tranquil. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ooh, make it rain. Yeah, you have a chance, possibly more than one chance coming up in this position. You have a chance to be financially successful this week. Okay, but there's always a but, isn't there? You have to leave your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone in order to be financially successful. I understand people love their comfort zone. That's actually in the name, comfort. Of course, you're going to love to be comfortable. But here's the thing: sometimes our comfort becomes toxic. Where it holds us in that comfort where we don't move anywhere. Right? It's a lot like sitting in a boat in a river that is not moving, a still river, and you need to pull out the paddle. Go through that uncomfortableness of pulling out the paddle and paddling your way to new shores. So if you want success, if you want financial success and to make it rain, you have to leave your comfort zone. And that could be anything. It could be taking a different way to work. It could be ordering something different at a restaurant. It could be going golfing when you don't like going golfing. It could be so many different things. I would just suggest to do everything a little bit different. This week, and by doing so, that could bring you you could meet somebody new. You could have an idea, a aha moment, just because you took a different way to work, right? So definitely, I would be doing things differently. I'd be getting out of your comfort zone this week in order for you to be financially successful. At the beginning of the week, you're going to be making a compromise. Now, this is neither good or bad. It just is what it is. But it is a compromise that you need to have made, right? And the thing here is that the card warns you to be aware that you don't end up getting the short end of the stick. Now, if you do end up getting the short end of the stick and you go to confront the person you're making the compromise with, keep your cool, right? Don't come at them aggressively, and you might be coming at them aggressively because you know they were giving you a short end of the stick on purpose. But if you come at them aggressively, they're going to come back at you aggressively, and then the compromise might not even happen at all. And this is a compromise that you need to have happen. So keep your cool, chill out. Come at them, cool and calm, level headed, all that good shit, and things should work out just fine. Middle of the week, you got snakes in the grass. So this is either a couple or a group of people who are trying to confuse you in your love, sabotage you at work, possibly make you be aggressive towards somebody you're making a compromise with. They could be doing that too. So I'd be very careful on who you listen to at this point in time, because there's a group of people or a couple that is trying to ruin you. They would also be trying to stop you from being financially successful. So if you start doing things differently, these people might be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you're like, "Oh, well, the card said that to do this, that, or the other," and they're going to try to talk you out of that. They're going to try to talk you out of doing things differently, okay? Because they know that it could bring you financial success. They might not know like knowingly, but they know deep down that by doing that you're going to move, you're going to do something new in your life, right? So and also with like the compromise, they might try to you might go to them and be like, oh, this motherfucker trying to rip me off, trying to get me the short end of the stick, and then they would be like, oh yeah, you should tell them off, blah blah blah. Don't listen to them, okay? Remain calm. Keep your calm, okay? End of the week, you got the Ten of Spades, disappointment and sadness. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be kind of a rough week for you. But if you leave your comfort zone, you will be successful. So I wouldn't focus so much on this stuff, right? I'd focus more on keeping your calm, not listening to people so much, and getting out of that comfort zone and doing things a little bit differently. But yeah, you will have disappointment and sadness at the end of the week. There's no telling why. It might just be because the week was kind of rough. This person tried to give you a short end of the stick, and it, but you had to be calm and yada yada yada. And then maybe you figure out what these snakes in the grass are doing, and that causes you disappointment and sadness as well. Because why would these people be going against you? Because these could be friends. Our friends do go against us sometimes, and usually it's out of jealousy or selfishness. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what the writer deck here has to say about all this. Doo-doo-doo. The Emperor. Yeah, you need to be like the Emperor this week. You need to be bold and strong and bullheaded and go after what it is that you want to go after. Okay, that financial success, and that means you know being bold and confident when you're doing things differently, when you're coming out of that comfort zone. Right, you will regain your comfort zone. It's just going to be a different comfort zone now, right? We have to leave our comfort zone to get to a new comfort zone. You get it? Also, you get the judgment at the bottom of the deck here. And these people are rising out of their graves here. And their graves are their past, their comfort zone. They're coming out of their comfort zone and moving on to new pastures, right? So, yeah, leave the comfort zone. Let's see what the Poe cards had to say here. Oh, shit. Yeah, the fool. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith and start leaving that comfort zone. Leave the past behind. Leave your comfort zone behind and start heading towards something new. Start doing things differently. Yeah, it's a risk, it is, but it's a positive risk. Whatever comes from it is going to be good. At first, you might not see that fully because you're so used to your comfort zone. But like I said, you will build a new comfort zone. There will be a new comfort zone built for you. Yeah, you got the death card at the bottom of that. So yeah, the death of your comfort. That's what's coming here. The death of your comfort, but something new, something better is coming right after it. Okay, that's what you got to keep in mind. All right, and then you got the Emperor again here, just telling you, be bold, be strong, be confident because you're going to do good. Even coming out of that comfort zone, that's what's going to cause you to not be so confident because you're getting out of your comfort zone. But you need to be confident. You need to be bold. You need to go headstrong right into the things that you want to get into. Because I feel like there's things that you want to get into, but you're not getting into them for some reason, right? Mostly the comfort. That's the problem. Is your comfort. Right now, your comfort is toxic. And it's holding you back from going forward. So you need to let it die off. You need to leave it behind. You need to push forward, and rise above all this bullshit. And I feel like, these snakes in the grass, I feel like it's people that love you or people that should love you, people around you that should be, pushing you forward. But they might be holding you back, in that comfort, that they might be your comfort. And you need to leave that. You need to leave that comfort. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. If it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.